Hey, sis, welcome back to the Dope Black Chick podcast. I'm your host, Kimberly Spital, and today, listen, I just want to pause and check in with you because, so much has happened this week, like emotionally, spiritually, even in business. And I know I'm not the only one who's been feeling like, God, I know I'm building something, but why does it feel like I'm drowning in it, right? You ever feel like that? Well, it's like you love what you do, but somehow it still feels heavy, like your gift is starting to feel like a job. Well, that's where this conversation is going to go today. We're going to talk about how to stop treating your purpose like a hustle, and you're going to talk about how to start walking in your business like a boss, like a vessel, like someone who is called to serve, not just scrambling to survive. So let's break this down real quick because I think some of us are actually in a place of transition and don't even realize it. You might be thinking, I'm doing the work, I'm posting, I'm making moves. You're like all over the place. But how you see your work, that's everything. And I've been noticing that. It's like sometimes we can see what we do as a hobby instead of a legitimate business. And you have to position yourself with the CEO mindset to get CEO results. So let's talk about the three stages, okay? A hobby is something you do for fun. It brings you joy. There's no pressure, no structure. It's just you and your gift vibing together, right? Now, a hustle. Now that's when you out there doing all the things, chasing the clients, you staying up late, team no sleep, piecing together your prices. You don't really know how to articulate it. You still thinking hourly, jumping from one idea to the next. It's survival mode in cute packaging. But a business, that's different. That's when there's structure, there's vision, strategy, and service. That's when you say, this isn't just something that I do, like, this is who I am. I am business, I am profession, and I'm building something that will outlive me. So let me ask you, which one of these are you in right now? Because I've been thinking a lot about my business this run, right? So I've been in business for decades. As an entrepreneur since, well, it was before 2016, but in this capacity 2016, right? Is when I launched um my business here in Georgia. But prior to that, I had business in South Carolina. But this phase of my life, it's been a while. And this go round, when I was forced to look at my business seriously, I really sat down and said, you know what? You have to treat this as the empire that you set it for. And I literally talk about the empire that I'm building. And it truly is an empire. Yes, there are lots of things that I want to do. Is you're building an empire. You don't start out doing 17 different things. You start out, you do one great thing, you build a great foundation, and then you spread from there. So I want you guys to think about that. Are you truly building business, or are you just doing things? So let's talk about some of the signs that you're still treating your business like it's a hustle. Now, I want to gently call some things out because I have lived every single one of these signs that I'm about to give you, okay? Um the number one sign is this. You feel burnt out, you feel bitter, or you feel disconnected from your own business. Like you're doing the work, but it doesn't feel joyful anymore. You know how you felt when it was a hobby and you were like, oh, I love doing this. It was a sign of release for you. It helped release anxiety or whatever the case may be. You enjoyed it then, but now you're in your business and it is It's draining you like everything else. If that's you, that's sign number one. Sign number two, you're undercharging. You're playing small. You're second guessing your rates. You feel guilty asking for what you're worth. If you feel guilty asking for what you're worth, that is your sign that you're treating your business like a hustle. Okay? It's time to stop. Sign number three. Sign number three, you say yes to everything, even the things that don't align because you're afraid that the money won't come. Like you're like, I'll do whatever it takes for the money. Because you just think that running a business means monetary income, monetary income, monetary income. Some stuff has to align. Some stuff has to make sense. All money ain't making sense. Not for me in my business. And that's how I enjoy my clients. I enjoy the people I work with, versus feeling like I'm on the job, right? So if you say yes to everything, even the things that don't align, that's sign number three. And lastly, sign number four is you're constantly reacting to what's urgent instead of leading from a vision, right? So you are now working in the business, but not as a business. When you are so in the moment, like if there's no planning, no strategy, no anything like that, you're constantly in the moment, which means you are the employee. You're executing, executing, executing. When you get to CEO level, CEOs are looking from the outside in, really. They have this higher viewpoint because they are looking at the plans and then they see the execution on the ground floor, but they are doing all the planning. You ever notice, like in companies that, especially companies that are in skyscrapers, you see like the execution points, people, employees are at the bottom rungs. And then as you get higher and higher, these are the strategists, the consultants, the board members, the visionaries, all that as you get to the top. That's the kind of mindset you have to have in your business. You are the visionary. You know what you wanted to do. So don't get bogged down or don't um create your business in such a way that you constantly have to be on the ground floor. Eventually, you need to be up here so that you can continue being the visionary and not just the person executing. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope that does make sense for you because I want you to know you were never meant to hustle your way through your purpose. You were called to walk into it with confidence, with clarity, with ease. That's what we want when we say we're starting a business, right? So let's move on because I can be long winded right there. How do you shift into CEO energy and purposeful service? You may ask me that. How do I make the shift, Kimberly? Well, how do you go from I'm just trying to make it to I'm building something sacred? Ooh, that rhymes. I'm just trying to make it so I'm building something sacred. Well, let me give you 5 mindset moves that will change your whole approach. Now, let me make it 6 because I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm making 6. Well, here's number 1. Honor your gift. Stop treating what you do like it's random, like it's, something anybody can do. Oh, like you surprised by it. It's not. It's not. It's anointed. Whether you're coaching, designing, baking, writing, your gift, your particular gift is your assignment. So you need to treat it like it is one. Number 2, create systems. You hear a lot about systems, right? And I'll be honest with you. I heard a lot about systems and I heard people talking about, oh, yeah, I set up systems in my business and that helped make everything better. I asked, what is a system? I had to ask the question. If you don't know what systems are, y'all have the beauty of ChatGPT to set up systems in your business. So literally ask ChatGPT, what are systems? and what systems would I need in this business? It will tell you. It will tell you. And let me be clear, systems are not just like some people think it's just software. No, it is the way you do things. It is the true strategy behind how you do things. It is automations, but it can also just be clarity. It's boundaries. Like it outlines every way that we move in the business. So create systems in your business because this will allow you to then serve with clarity instead of chaos. Okay. Number 3, charge with confidence. Stop apologizing for your prices. If you offer transformation, you offer transformation, and transformation has value, period. Point blank. Please stop apologizing. Don't automatically think that you need to negotiate your price. Don't automatically think that you need to discount your price. And calculate the value in your head, but also remember that it's not just monetary. There are other ways to get the full value of what you need. Don't 100% say, I'm doing fair value. No, you come up with a number and then you come up with other things. Y'all need to talk to me. You need to strategize with me. I can help you. Because that is something that I truly learned over the years. Like there's always a way to get what you want and more, but not always just monetary. Sometimes you can be so laser focused and have tunnel view on just the monetary number that you miss all the stuff over here that you could also get if you was coming back from this and getting all this. Only people who can see this podcast saw me doing all the handsy stuff. Anyway, moving on. Number 4, reframe your why. Okay. You're not just selling, you're solving. You're meeting a need. You're answering somebody's prayer. That's not marketing. That's not marketing. That's like evangelizing, ministry. Okay. And I've realized that in my business. Like what I got to give you, the services I offer will really help you. Right? That's how I confront clients. I'm like, we are having a call because you're trying to save your business. Or we're having this call because you know that there's value in your idea, but you don't know how to get to it. And girlfriend, I'm gonna help you get to it. That's how I see it. So I don't see myself like beating anybody down. I don't see myself as selling anything. When I say I have this offer today, I have digital downloads. Y'all can go to my store right now. I have products in that store that I'm not selling like I'm just trying to peddle off some goods. No, this is like literally what can help you. Right? I didn't put the information together just to get a few dollars because I'm not even selling it for that much. But I'm selling it based on your situation. There are at least 3 or 4 products in my store right now that can really help you. And I am praying that if you open it and read it, it answers that question that you had, right? So that's why I position it in the way that I position it, depending on what that person needs. I literally do the research to make sure that the product or service I'm offering is filling your need. If it does not satisfy your need, then it's a waste of money, right? So that's why I don't worry about selling. I know that I'm solving people. I'm meeting a need for them. So the last one is stay connected to the people you serve. When your focus is how can I help her instead of how can I hit this quota, then alignment brings abundance. That I have seen that movement in my life, especially lately. Like I am so clear on the fact that I want to help women entrepreneurs really build out the businesses they have in their heads, like they're the ones that they're envisioning. And if I can help you through a strategy call, through some of my products, through done for you service, however I can help you, sis, I'm trying to help you so you can win, right? And having that mindset, I see them all the time. Like I see these women. I saw someone on LinkedIn today that their post literally was, I can't juggle all this stuff. And all I had to do was comment and say, I feel you. I'm here to help if you need it. And that was sincere because I literally am here to help you not have to juggle everything. And guess what? We connected. There's a lead call coming. Simple. It wasn't a structured, like targeted person. This was real because my why is authentic, right? It's not a joke. It's not a marketing tactic. It's authentic alignment. That's what I peddle. Authentic alignment. If you want to know what I peddle authentic alignment. I make sure that everything I do is in alignment. Every person I serve is in alignment. Every brand partnership I bring together is in alignment. Every influencer I help lift up is in alignment. Every woman that I coach is in alignment with herself. So that's what I tell, girl. What you do? I make sure people are in alignment, girl. I'll leave you guys with the soul chat and a little bit of power to carry you into the week. Let's first of all, we will do a journal prompt this week. Here's a journal prompt that I want you to take with you through the week. How would I show up if I truly believed that my business was the answer to somebody's prayer? Woo! That's good. How would I show up if I knew that my business was the answer to somebody's prayer? Because what you offer isn't just a service or product. It's a healing. It's a breakthrough. When it's aligned, it's a spark. So here's our affirmation. Say this with me. I am not just building a business. I am building a legacy of impact, service, and abundance. All right, guys. So if this episode hit you in the heart, do me a favor. Just share it with another adult Black woman who needs to hear this. And let her know she is not out here hustling for crumbs. She's building something that is special, something that is divine. And until next time, I want you to walk like you know who you are. You're not just a boss. You're a vessel. And your work is the hard work. Peace and blessing, guys. Peace and blessing.